After months of bitter, intense battles, Armageddon seemed to put a bookmark in the chapter of Triple H and Shawn Michaels. But there was certainly no rest for the weary. Just as the Game and HBK were at their most vulnerable, other superstars were making their play to capitalize.
HBK really does stand for Has Been Kid.
Chris Jericho set his sights on ending the career of his childhood hero, Shawn Michaels. Meanwhile, Booker T challenged Triple H for the coveted World Heavyweight Championship.
Triple H may be looking at the next heavyweight champion of the world.
Both rivalries would culminate in two epic encounters at WrestleMania 19.
Michaels with a roll-up. Yes! Pedigree! Pedigree! And it's over.
But it wasn't until the night after WrestleMania that the Game and HBK would cross paths again, granting a voice of reason to emerge from the shadows.
You guys are my friends! We gotta get this together!
You gotta know something, man. It ain't never gonna be over between me and Shawn Michaels. You've gotta make a choice. It's either him or me.
Triple H, defiant in his ways, refused to see the light, and tensions would again flare.
Thank goodness for Nate and Jericho. They stopped Shawn Michaels at the very, very last second. There's Kevin Nash. Triple H is trying to explain to Nash that Shawn Michaels kicked Triple H. What? What the hell is that about? There's got to be a method to the madness of the Game.
In the backlash of the destruction, Triple H and Shawn Michaels would be joined by four top contenders in a 3-on-3 six-man tag team matchup.
What a night it's going to be Sunday at Backlash.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
So many personal issues here tonight, especially with this man, Chris Jericho.
Well, let me tell you, Cole, it takes a king to know a king, and Chris Jericho is now called the King of the World, and that's one king.
From Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 234 pounds, Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
It's Nate, one of the greatest of all time, a 16-time.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 272 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H.
When you are the World Heavyweight Champion, you're the very best. This man has made a career of proving people wrong. And Triple H said it earlier. He's going after Kevin Nash here tonight. Make no bones about it.
Oh, and what a confrontation that could prove to be. But I don't know. Even if I were Triple H, I might not be too anxious to go after the likes of Kevin Nash.
Introducing from Houston, Texas, weighing 256 pounds, Booker T.
Well, Booker T came within an eyelash of coming to Backlash as the World Heavyweight Champion, nearly defeating the Game last Monday night on Raw.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing 225 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, quite possibly in the best shape of his career, the showstopper.
Well, you...
From Detroit, Michigan, weighing 305 pounds, Kevin Nash.
King, Kevin Nash has not been in the ring in a match in a long time, but tonight, Kevin Nash looks focused, looks ready, and he's got his eyes... Think about the dichotomy of this match, King. On one side, there you see Booker T, but Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash. And the relationship they've had with that man, Triple H, over the years, and it's come down to this here tonight.
Yeah, Kevin Nash has come back, and he wants to get his hands on Triple H, but look at this. Triple H wants none of Big Sexy, does he?
Jericho in, and here comes Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels with a little mocking of the Nature Boy Ric Flair there before this match gets underway. Here they go.
This is going to be a good one. King, when you talk about all six of these men, all of them have at one point in their career been at the very top.
Oh, without a doubt. And probably the longest man at the top is Nate, Ric Flair, World Heavyweight Champion for years and years and years. And Triple H, World Heavyweight Champion now. He's been at the top of his game for years too. But you're right about another thing, Cole. Every one of these guys is a true superstar in every sense of the word.
All six of these men used to being in the spotlight, used to be in the middle of it all. Here we talked about being a team and not competing as individuals, but with so many egos in this match and so many guys wanting to go after one other guy, is that even possible?
Who knows? I mean, Cole, you have to look at these six individuals and tell me, who do you think has the biggest ego?
To answer your question, it's hard to say who has the biggest ego among these six superstars, but if I had to pick, I'd pick Triple H, the Game. He's the best there is, and he will be the first one to tell you that.
Wait a minute, Triple H? Really? Come on, it has to be Shawn Michaels. I mean, his ego applied for statehood one time. Or what about Kevin Nash? His ego has its own zip code. Destroy this man. Another neck breaker. And Triple H has momentum. He's putting those educated feet to good use. So important that every member of both teams is on the same page right now. I mean, you have to work as a team, as a well-oiled machine, because the team that will be successful is the team that's the most unified.
Yes, King, that's what tonight is all about. It's not about being individuals, it's about being a team. It's about being a good teammate, doing whatever is necessary to help your teammates.
Sounds like you're okay with cheating. So cheating is okay then, huh? I mean, as long as it's good for the team?
It depends, King. Sometimes it's not called cheating, it's called being a good teammate.
Big Daddy Cool. Let's see what he's got. As you said before the match, he hadn't been in the ring competing in a long, long time.
Well, it's true, but Kevin Nash still looks to be in prime condition, King.
Certainly one thing we know hasn't changed is that Big Daddy Cool still has that strength. Triple H just teeing off.
King, with six men in and around the ring at all times, trouble could come from any direction. Needless to say, the referee has a lot on his hands tonight.
Wow, that's putting it.
Oh, that's it. That's got to be it. Triple H, now that's a finishing move, people. The question with Kevin Nash coming in tonight was, having only come back a few weeks ago, would ring rust be an issue for him?
Well, I don't know about that, Cole. Don't agree. The Game's going to do it. You look at Kevin Nash and that size of his, and you know what they say. The bigger they are,
the harder.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? 3.
That's it.
Triple H. He's always thinking. He's always got an equalizer. I mean, he's always got backup.
Triple H again proving why he's the cerebral assassin king, why he's the world heavyweight champion, doing whatever it takes to stay on top, doing whatever it takes to remain the very best. And if Kevin Nash wasn't angry before, he's angry now.
Not a power bomb for... Oh! Sledgehammer!
Coming off a grueling title defense, Triple H was steadily building his legacy as one of the greatest world heavyweight champions in WWE history. The following night on Raw, the Game looked to take the night off. However, Stone Cold Steve Austin had other plans.
You can pick your own opponent tonight, as long as that opponent is a former world champion.
I'll wrestle the greatest former world heavyweight champion of all time, Ric Flair.
What?
I'm overwhelmed. I mean, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened in my entire life. The best versus the best, just like we talked about.
I chose you to stick it up Austin's ass. I chose you not because you're Ric Flair. I chose you because you're Ric Flair. You'll lay down.
With Ric Flair's integrity at stake, Shawn Michaels paid Flair a visit to remind him who he was and give the dirtiest player in the game his confidence back.
Do you really think I can go out there and beat a guy like Triple H right now?
I know you can do it.
Where's Flair getting this from?
After what I saw you do to Triple H,
Look at these shots by Flair.
I am here to tell you that you, Ric Flair, were, are, and will always be the greatest wrestler in the world. And I just want to know if I'm in the same league with Ric Flair.
You, Michaels, will always be a Ric Flair wannabe.
He just took a punch on Michaels.
I am not the little boy watching my idol. I am a Heartbreak Kid, the showstopper. You didn't pass the torch to me. I took it from you.
Ric Flair. Shawn Michaels had bad blood. The dream match, perhaps of all time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 234 pounds, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair!
People ask, who do you think is the greatest champion of all time? To me, it's a toss-up. It's either Ric Flair or Shawn Michaels. Flair dominated the 80s, as no one has ever dominated a decade. Shawn Michaels...
And from San Antonio, Texas, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
From just down the road in San Antonio, Shawn Michaels. We can think back to the last 20 years and some of the greatest five-star matches and Match of the Year candidates, and one common denominator is that they usually had either Ric Flair or Shawn Michaels in them.
And that's why this match is almost guaranteed to be special. I love it.
The Texas crowd does too, King. The cheers for HBK already starting up from his home state fans. But you can hear that Flair has his cult following too, as always. And Ric Flair reverses it. Into the tie-up. Who's going to get the upper hand?
Well, this isn't the first time these men have been in the ring together, but it is the first time Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels have squared off one-on-one.
And it's been building to this, King. Shawn Michaels and the Nature Boy were on opposite sides of a six-man tag team match at Backlash just a few months ago. And since then, things have gotten very ugly between them.
Well, maybe things have gotten ugly between Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels since Backlash, but it was only the Nature Boy doing what he needed to do.
You mean sucker punching Shawn on Raw 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Maybe it was something Ric Flair needed to do, but I'm not sure it was something he should have done.
Ric Flair is a force within the ring. Did you hear how his leg connected? No, not again. Oh, DDT. That's got to be it. know Shawn Michaels might be as athletic a superstar as we have in WWE today.
And that's always the one thing to watch out for in a Shawn Michaels match. With his athleticism, HBK has the ability to dictate the pace of a match, like a fast-break basketball team.
Well, that's if he gets going, Cole. Ric Flair is doing everything he can to prevent Shawn Michaels from getting any kind of momentum in this match. Woo!
Ric Flair, as we all know, is the master of the figure-4 leg lock. Likes to get you on the ground and work the legs. And when he decides to focus on the legs, Flair can dissect those legs like a surgeon.
Oh, you said it, Cole. When Flair decides to work on your legs, you're pretty much history. You're pretty much toast.
You know, we can talk all day about Flair's figure-4 leg lock, but he really can work the legs in a whole variety of ways if he wants to.
And Shawn Michaels has seen Nature Boy's moves thousands of times. Oh, what's Flair going for here? But wait, a reversal by Shawn Michaels, and ooh, Flair hit that corner hard. He's dazed.
Yeah, really dazed.
Here comes HBK. Oh, Flair in the corner now. Shawn Michaels has him, but wait a minute. Referee. Oh, look at that.
Blatant low blow.
And I think Ric Flair got both HBK and the referee. What are you gonna do now, Nature Boy? Woo! I don't know how much more damage he can take.
Under the ring. But this isn't a no disqualification match.
He might be trying to get disqualified.
Oh, and did you hear the impact? Another vicious shot with that foreign object.
Oh my gosh, that cut's hard to look at.
And he's heading back in.
I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now. What a counter. And there's the reversal. And the offensive display by Shawn Michaels. Oh, out of nowhere.
Yep, there's the reversal by Shawn Michaels.
Well, in the events leading up to this match, Shawn Michaels brought tears to Nature Boy's eyes by telling him
Ric Flair scores with a tremendous move.
He's measuring.
Look at this! Ric Flair with a figure-4, but no!
Shoved right into the official. And now Shawn Michaels is ready to go. And he's tuning up the band for some sweet chin music on Nate.
Look out, Nature Boy!
And he connects. What the heck? Randy Orton
with a steel chair to the back of Shawn Michaels. And look at this, he's putting Nature Boy on top of HBK.
The youngest member of Evolution.
Are you kidding?
Helping
the referee.
His buddy Flair.
And there's the 3 count. I can't believe this, Cole.
No, I can't. That's the way these guys operate.
The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, he's almost unconscious. There's no way he could have won this match over Shawn Michaels without the help of Randy Orton. Ric Flair can barely stand, but Shawn Michaels is out.
Orton paying dividends.